All right, in a shocking development in Tamil Nadu, the state's Waqf Board has claimed ownership of over 18 Hindu-dominated villages in Trichy district. The controversy came to light when a villager tried to sell off his land and was told that it belongs to the Waqf Board and that he would need their permission to sell that land. The official then claimed that the entire village belonged to the Waqf Board and that if anyone needs to sell off the land, they needed a nod from the Waqf Board. Entire village has approached the administration, the district administration, who in turn couldn't find any truth to the claims. There's zero data about Muslims living in the area or about Muslims owning the property in the area. However, 20-page letter from the Waqf Board has been sent to 12 registration offices in Trichy claiming lands in various villages. It is in these villages that some of the oldest temples in Tamil Nadu also exist, which is why the BJP is also questioned now. How is the Waqf Board claiming that land? This could be a conspiracy.
The villagers of Tiruchendurai were in utter shock when one person called Rajagopal from the village went ahead to sell his 1-acre land, where the sub-register office informed him that that land does not belong to him but to Waqf Board, and he need to get an NOC from Waqf Board in Chennai. However, the bigger shock was that when the Waqf Board said, when the sub-register said that the entire village actually belongs to Waqf Board, shocking everybody. However, one temple has come in support of these people, and that is this temple called as Chandrasekara temple. But however, the people from Thiruchendurai are seeking a permanent solution, because not just Thiruchendurai, in the letter that was given by the Waqf Board, nearly almost 6 other villages also been completely said, whole village as Inam. So they want clarity on what exactly the Waqf Board has sent in as a letter, and they also are demanding action because it has put them into a lot of unnecessary tension and issues, and now authorities have said that they will look into it. But one temple built in the Chola period has come there, it has come ahead, not just providing them relief and so much times for several years, but it has also come forward to stand as a testimony to their claim, thereby saving their lands. Which is Lenin, Pramod Madhav, for India Today.
இங்க வந்து திருச்செந்துறை கிராமம் சார் இது. இங்க வந்துட்டு பாத்தீங்கன்னா இப்போ ஒரு வாரத்துக்கு முன்னாடி நாங்க பத்திரப்பதிவு செய்ய போயிருந்தாங்க எங்க ஊர்ல. அப்ப வந்து இப்ப ரிஜிஸ்டர் ஆபீஸ்ல வந்துட்டு இந்த மாதிரி உங்களுக்கு கிடையாதுமா, இது வக்ஃப் போர்டுக்கு சொந்தமானதுன்னு எங்களுக்கு நோட்டீஸ் வந்திருக்கு சொன்னாங்க. நாங்க எல்லாருமே ஒரே அதிர்ச்சி ஆயிட்டோம். அப்ப அதுக்கப்புறம் வாட்ஸ்அப் எல்லாத்துலயுமே தகவல் வந்துட்டே இருந்தது. ஆனா நாங்க 3 தலைமுறையா இங்க இருக்கோம். நாங்க
மனநிலை ரொம்ப பாதிக்கப்பட்டு தான் சார் நாங்க இருக்கோம். நாங்களும் 3 தலைமுறை இங்க வாழ்ந்துட்டு இருக்கோம் சார். எங்க மாமனார் தாத்தா எல்லாருமே இங்க தான் இருந்தோம். 3 வருஷத்துக்கு மேல இங்க தான் இருந்துட்டு இருக்கோம்.
In our Waqf Board record, in 1954, government surveyed land information has been properly registered. As per the information what we have got, we have sent the information to all sub-register office in different areas with the survey number or with the village name, whatever it may be the information we are getting from that record. This particular village is having a very wider and vast area, so we have to give for each and every segment with the proper dimension and measurement, which may take some time to get from the archive files from the particular department.
Till 4 days back there was no problem, because it is a major Hindu village. 95% of the population belongs to Hindu community. So when you are in majority, naturally a sense of complacency creeps in. The CEO of Waqf Board, Rafiullah, he has sent a note to the sub-register telling that the whole village of Tiruchendurai is Waqf property. One CEO of Waqf Board give order to all registrars and sub-registrars throughout the state.
All right, let me quickly cut across to Goa. Is Satyan joining us from the AIDMK. Mr. Satyan, we're looking at a village, in fact a villager trying to sell off a land and was told that they need a nod from the Waqf Board, as the Waqf Board owns land across that village. It's hard for us to believe. Even your district authorities have said that there's no merit to this claim. Tell us a little more. What more do we know of this claim that the Waqf Board is making?
What the district authority said, it's a misinformation from the registrar. If the information provided by the registrar is not accurate, the responsibility of the government lies with them. They should come out in open and give clarity on the same. What is surprising is DMK, MK Stalin is keeping quiet for the last 3 days since this issue cropped. Stopping MK Stalin to give out a statement asking Waqf Board to release their details of assets and properties out in open. That will put an end to this controversy.
So what's the real controversy, Mr. Satyan? Would you be able to clarify for us?
Controversy is whether the Waqf Board claim is valid or not has become a controversy. So the onus lies, the responsibility lies with the government. At least the Minister of Registrar should come out and open and give a clarity.
No, in your view, does the land belong to the Waqf Board? Is there any merit to the Waqf Board's claims?
They have to give the merit to the same. If they say that if their claim is that the property belongs to Waqf Board, it is up to them to give out the evidence out and open. Or the registrar should give the details out and open.
Then why do you think the district authorities have said that there is no truth?
Yeah, just by a letter from Waqf Board doesn't entitle them to the claim, saying that they own the entire village.
Absolutely, but the district authorities say that that's not true. The claims are false, the claims made by the Waqf Board.
It's only a damage control exercise what is being done right now. And this government is sleeping and they are letting the situation go out of their hand. It hardly takes 1 minute for somebody to give a clarity on it.
All right,
it's yet another failure of this DMK government, not addressing the need of the people.
Are you going to be taking it up formally?
Yeah, we have to speak to our leader. Yes, the leader is aware of it. I'm expecting a statement.
All right. Appreciate your time. Thank you. Let me cut across to Pramod on that. Pramod, from what we hear of the AIDMK, the district officials are lying that that there could be merit to the claims made by the Waqf Board. In that case, how has the Waqf Board managed to, get hold of the entire village property? It's very surprising to us to believe that the Waqf Board owns the entire village.
Well, on record and off record, we spoke to several officials over there and also to the villagers who are completely shell-shocked because they cannot believe that a Waqf Board can go ahead and claim the entire village. In this day and age, after so many Land Reformation Act, it's definitely not possible because one of the villages we visited, it's almost 1,139 acres, and in a document given by the Waqf Board CEO, he claims that the entire village is an inam, which means as donated as a charity. That definitely is not possible. Now the chairman has also said that this is based on a 1954 documents as such. This has to be once again gone through because when we spoke to the various officials, they very clearly mentioned unless and until they provide a survey number, they cannot go ahead and stake the claim of the land over there. But before that, Waqf Board issuing a letter without going ahead and checking every other document, that has caused this unnecessary panic and lot of depression to the people from Tiruchendurai area.
Stay with us. I'm going to cut across to Narayan Tirupati of the BJP joining us. Narayan, the Waqf Board claiming that they own land of the entire village is slightly hard for us to digest. Even the villagers are shell-shocked. District administration, though, says that these claims are false.
Yeah, as Pramod said, that it is really lousy that these people are doing like this. And of course, the collector has said that the situation, the same thing continues. But we have a very strong source that this SDPA and TMMK organizations, Islamic organizations, are behind these kind of things, and they have only created like this, and they have pressurized the Waqf Board to do this. So I think the government has to definitely probe who is behind this and take a severe action. They have done this only to make the people panic, and by threatening them that the lands will be lost.
But this is so strange. You have villagers there wanting to sell off land and they need a nod from the Waqf Board. Did this issue never occur or was never highlighted earlier? How come it never was known in the past that the Waqf Board was the owner?
Absolutely. That's what. It is absolutely atrocious. But the government definitely should have taken action by this time. The ministers, very strong ministers are there in that area. Mr. Nehru is there, but I don't know why these people have not visited the, the places, villages, and they have consulted the people. They have not done so. So I doubt that the government is also supporting the Waqf Board.
You're saying the government is supporting the Waqf Board. In
Yes,
what
yes.
sense? But the district administration
Yes,
has
then
clearly
how-
said that these claims are false.
No,
do you
then
believe
how
that the
come-
district administration is lying?
So then how, if the government is not supporting, how come this registration officers has got all these things? That if you want to register or sell, you need to take the NOC from Waqf Board. Who has given that order? Only from the government. So what is the government doing till now? By this time they should have said that these people are behind the thing, behind the issue. Why they have not done? Why there is a lethargic attitude there? Why the minister has not visited?
Well, you know, how is the BJP really going to raise this issue? We believe that there are several temples, really old temples that belong on that land. You know, and if that land is owned by Waqf Board, are you going to be taking this up?
Yes, one of our senior leaders, Mr. S. Raja, has visited the place and he has met the public also. We have assured the people that their lands will be safe, they will be protected properly. Definitely, the government, we will also fight the government, and definitely we will force the government to come back to the normal state.
All right. Mr. Narayan, from what we see here, that the villagers are quite aggrieved. They've all come together and very desperate to sell off that land, but they're now stuck. This confusion whether they've got to go to the government or they've got to go to the Waqf Board, who really is their authority to give them an actual green signal to sell that property. Are you going to reach out to those villagers?
Definitely. See, already we are in touch with the villagers and we will also communicate with the authorities concerned. We will see to it that their lands are safe and it is marketable. Because now that the government, for at present, they have said they have done something, but definitely the people will get panic and they will not be able to sell or buy. That is a very big problem in future. So definitely there has to be a complete, immediate, clarity on this. That we will definitely take up the issue.
You know, I'd like to ask you, Mr. Tirupati, what kind of value does the Waqf Board hold in the scheme of things in Tamil Nadu? We know that they're the richest body. That way they own a lot of property across the country. But from here, what we see, details tell us that at least 20 villages are owned by the Waqf Board. And if anyone has to sell off property there in those villages, have to get an NOC from the Waqf Board. So how prominent is this body in your state?
Yeah, not necessary. There is no need for anyone to go to the Waqf Board and get NOC, and it is not right also. So the concerned authority, the government authority, should come clean and make a very clear statement that whatever happened is not right, and they should separate things. That's what we are demanding.
All right, appreciate your time. Narayan Tirupati there of the BJP telling us. Of course, at this point, there's a lot of confusion on how the villagers who want to sell the land will go about selling it, because for now they've been told they've got to get an NOC, a no objection certificate from the Waqf Board. The DMK government right now in the dock will have to respond to those aggrieved villagers.